Hello everyone and welcome back to Rolling Ragu. Today's episode is titled The Thin Red Line, talking about the thin red line on the map and why it may not always be the wisest choice. But before we get into today's episode, I need to ask a favor of you guys for watching the videos. It seems that we have a core audience building. We're starting to get some input and feedback from viewers and very much enjoying the conversations that we've been having, and would like for that to grow and to continue to get bigger and the community to grow. And so I'm going to ask a favor of you if you're watching. First of all, we have plenty of viewers that we never hear from. So if you're watching, leave a message below, comment below, even if it's just saying hello so we know who you are. But better yet, tell us something about yourself, maybe why you watch, what parts of our videos you enjoy. Leave out the parts you don't enjoy. Surely if you're watching this video, it's because you have interests similar to what you're seeing. And maybe it's trailers, maybe it's camping, maybe it's travel, maybe it's the national parks, maybe it's just seeing families on vacation. If any of this interests you, then surely you have other friends that are interested in the things that you are interested in. I just said interested an awful lot of times, but you get the point. So what we're hoping is take our video, anyone that you've enjoyed, and share it with someone, maybe through social media, Facebook, Instagram. We're working really hard at this, but we can only do so much on our end, and at that point it's sort of in the community's hands. And so we're putting this in your hands to help us grow more and more. So thank you very much for considering doing that, and we're anxious to hear some comments from you guys, so don't forget. Thing we've been doing.
Exactly.
I'm excited.
75 degrees.
Snow-capped mountain. Woo!
We are north of Las Vegas, headed up to Angel Fire. That's our best guess that that's Angel Fire in front of us. We're seeing temperatures already. I mean, it's 73 in the middle of the day, and that's about 4,000 feet higher than us. So it's going to be cool up there. My goodness, did we hardly survive our time in the Southwest.
Welcome to Mora. Is that Mora?
As we get more and more experience towing the travel trailer around, it's easy to fall into a false sense of security that you can pretty much tow wherever you'd like. We just opened up the map and picked the most direct route to where we were wanting to head. We were ultimately today wanting to end up around Eagle's Nest up in northern New Mexico, and so we sort of picked the direct route. Well, the direct route happened to be those little thin red lines on the map, and sometimes those work out, and sometimes they can frighten you a little bit when you're 50 to 60 feet long towing a trailer. And today we got frightened a little bit. We're on 434 heading up to Angel Fire, about to get to the town of Guadalupita. Well, we keep seeing signs that say restrict to a max of 10 feet, and we're not. But it's got us a little worried. We are long, they haven't said anything about length. The road started off smooth enough, but we could tell we were going through few neighborhoods. It was definitely not a high traffic type of a road. And as we got a little further back into the hills, the grade started climbing. The road got very narrow, no shoulders. We hit a couple of construction zones that we'd wondered if we would even be able to continue or possibly have to turn around. So we came upon the construction here, and I talked to the guys working, and they assured me we'll be fine all the way up, that there'll be just a couple of bridges here with construction, but we have about 4 miles of this.
It says bump up there.
That was why.
This is the road that the GPS told us to take.
I don't know what we do if a big fifth wheel comes around the corner. They are giving us lots of little turnoffs. And I'm sitting back there eating popcorn like it's a movie.
Yes, it is.
What's going to happen next? We've had one-lane bridges.
That's called life.
That is called life, yes. That's the TM7 Ranch if you're ever looking for it. It's out here. In the end, we were fortunate and we got through, but I want to say if we were in a large fifth wheel or motorhome or something like that, we would have been extremely concerned on this route. So lesson learned, do as much research as you can to know what you're getting yourself into when you pick a route. As if the challenging road wasn't enough, we were also headed to an area that we had no reservations for. We didn't know where we were going to stay, and come to find out, northern New Mexico during June and July seems to be a haven for most of Texas and most of New Mexico. And so we didn't realize what a hot spot we were headed to. In hindsight, it's really silly that we didn't, because we were doing exactly that. The heat was chasing us up in elevation, and there's only so many campgrounds that are up in elevation. So we shouldn't have been surprised at all that our first 2 campgrounds that we stopped at had no availability. A lot like the Needles of South Dakota. Kind of Black Hills.
Black Hills.
Our elevation's really dropping, but so is the temperature.
And it's cold. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Wow, boys.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Again, thanks for joining us today. And as usual, hit the like button, hit subscribe, but don't forget, share us with a friend and comment below so we know who you are. Next time we'll show you our stay at Cimarron Canyon.